one and only Steve Azar joins us, the ambassador of Pearl River Resort, the ambassador of the state of Mississippi. I guess he's an ambassador for SuperTalk Mississippi. You know about his show, In a Mississippi Minute. We are so glad to have you hanging out this afternoon. Just came from the golf course.
See, me being here with you guys, it makes everybody that listens to me realize how great you both are. Right? They're going, Azar, something's wrong with Azar.
Well, then I should join you on stage, and I should sing and be like,
yeah,
we didn't know how good Azar really was.
The same exact thing. Or maybe not. Maybe you guys are better at that.
Well, Haydad's pretty good.
No.
Haydad's got it in his bloodline.
That's true. We are.
Yeah.
we're entertainers at heart.
Are you now?
Over there in the Mediterranean.
Listen,
area.
this thing is backwards, by the way. I do everything on my right side, so this is,
We'll flip it. Here.
No, I like it now.
I mean, you can turn it.
Really?
Yeah. Take it off.
Take it off, man.
No, I'm happy on my left side.
This is great.
You know, it's a left-handed layup. It's all right.
I got you. How was golf course?
It's beautiful. God, it's just crazy. You know, I love when you go from one hole to another and you don't see the other hole.
Yeah.
Every hole's got its own beauty. I mean, Dancing Rabbit. I played the Oaks the last time. It's a little bit more open, so it's a little bit more forgiving. I yanked one pretty quick early today, and when you yank it, it's gone. It's not coming back. So, but it's just beautiful. The tree line, if you just kind of soak it in. I did chip in the last hole, though, so to fix the yank. I was one over after we played 7, but that's pretty good for me.
Not bad.
That's good.
Do you keep do you play so many scrambles that you don't carry a handicap?
Yeah, it's turning into that. My handicap is still based off of the past, so I'm not the guy you want as a partner now. I mean, it's lower than it should be.
He said he was one over through 7, but he's not the guy we want as a partner.
Well, I mean, I kind of want you as a partner, though.
Well, yeah, but that's going to kill you on the strokes.
I was playing with my wife today, and she's playing. I wanted to get closer to her, so I didn't play the tees closest. I was a little bit back. Hello, Matt Perkins. How are we doing? I was, I didn't go back. I was in the middle back there.
I've never asked you about this before. Have met Gwen, your wonderful, lovely wife.
Yeah.
I think it takes some in the profession that you are in, with the amount of travel, the amount of time away from home, chasing your passion, being involved in so many projects, to have been together for as long as the two of you have been together, to see that relationship. That's a really, really cool thing.
I'm going to say this. We have a lot of friends who we've been to multiple weddings. You know, in our business, it's difficult.
Sure.
I feel like that was never the question with me. Once we met, it felt like, well, we got that right. Let's try not to screw that up, and let's work on, because the music career itself is complicated as it is, and it's very difficult. You know, navigating yourself through and a lot of losses. You lose a whole lot. I mean, everybody does. I mean, there's a handful of people that constantly get to win, but some of the biggest artists that you think, they struggle at times, and it's a complicated game, and you got to have everybody on your side. And she's just been so supportive. Wherever we've moved, she's moved. You know, she's an Arkansas girl. I mean, it's all up after that. If you leave Arkansas, you're in Mississippi. She knows that, right?
I think you were doing well right up until that point.
Listening right now. But the truth is, come on. I mean, I know I make the joke that I stole her off the shoulders of a Sigma Chi, and I really did. I saw her, and I said, that's it. But I've been blessed. And she was a great mom. She's been a great mom. She's still that mom to our kids.
Yeah.
And so moving back home for me was it was the gift, because if I stayed, I would be still been playing about 150 shows a year. So
if you stayed in
Nashville, there's no way I would have stopped. Moving home forced me to say goodbye for a minute to my agents and managers, and they thought I was literally nuts, and I probably was, but I really wanted to focus in on. I felt like now I could write about home. I felt like, it was even better than I thought. It was more inspirational than I thought. So when the craft met the inspiration when I grew up, I couldn't articulate what I was seeing, if that makes sense. But if you live a bunch of life and you leave home and you're trying to write about home, and then you come home full circle with kids and a lot better at your craft, man, it just opens up, and Mississippi's known for that.
Is that a line in the song, by the way, or in a song? Stole her off the shoulders of a Sigma Chi?
Oh,
because if it's not, it should be.
It should be, right? That should be. I like that. Well, but see, I haven't ever done that. That's why
there you go. You're well collaborative. And now you have I Don't Have to Be Me Till Monday Bloody Mary Mix. Steve Azar's signature blend.
Chef David Cruz and I are dear friends.
Yeah.
I'm a huge fan of his. He's one of the jewels of our Mississippi in the culinary world, and just a great guy. And he goes, I have a resident gig in Greenville at E.E. Bass Cultural Center for Viking Cruise Line. They named it Steve Azar's Mississippi, and it has been a great gift for Greenville. And we've got about 50 people and businesses working, and we've got the #1 rated show for them worldwide, they say. No, definitely on the Mississippi, but they say on the world by their passenger rated.
Very cool.
We've had about 54 shows under our belt, and we give Bloody Marys out, and David goes, why are we giving away Zing Zang? We can make our own.
I love it.
It started like that, but
Really?
I said, well, we got to be as good or better. And this,
Because that's a high bar to cross.
well,
I mean, it's mass
I gotta
produced,
tell you
but
something. This is amazing to me. This is my favorite Bloody Mary mix.
I don't have to be Me Til Monday Bloody Mary mix here at Pearl River
it's
Resort
like
starting
exclusive.
Saturday.
Semi-exclusive. You can buy it in places, but this is the place that serves it.
Sportsbook, Dancing Rabbit Golf Club, Mama and M's, Center Bar out in the middle of the casino. We got more with Steve Azar coming up when we come back on Sports Talk Mississippi. How many instruments do you play?
Huh?
How many instruments do you play?
No, I mean, when you're alone, you can play a lot.
We're on the air.
We're on the air. Hey, everybody.
Taking your headsets off. What you doing? Not like I genuinely.
Talking sports today with my boys.
Sports Talk Mississippi, streaming at SuperTalk.fm, SuperTalk TV, on the road today in the Pearl River Resort Studios. It's always the Pearl River Resort Studios. We just happen to be inside the sportsbook today and having a blast with you. Getting ready to kick off a new college football season. Richard Cross, Brian Haydad, Michael Borky, some guy named Steve Azar, Will East in the studio. We got Houston and Alex over here. Got the whole crew, and we are having
of people.
a blast.
Team Pearl River right there, look.
That's right. That's right. Normally at 5 o'clock, we do the college football fix, so we're just going to weave you into that, if that's okay.
I love it. I'm a weaving kind of guy.
It is time right now for the college football fix. Driven by Ford and your local Mississippi Ford dealers. Log on to buyfordnow.com and find out why the best-selling trucks are built Ford tough. You can test drive one at your local Mississippi Ford dealer today. We're in a new era of college football, Steve Azar. 12-team playoff.
How exciting is that?
Conferences shaking up all over the place. Texas and OU now in the SEC.
And what do you guys think about that?
Can't wait.
We love it.
Cannot wait.
Yeah, I like it.
We're locked in.
I do
So
too.
we were talking earlier, so Oklahoma makes the trip to Oxford this year. It'll be the first time that OU's ever been there. We were told that there were 40,000 ticket requests from Oklahoma fans through the Oklahoma ticket office for that road game.
How are they going to get the 40,000?
Well, they said no a lot.
We'll give them.
Their allotment is
They can
5.
have 400.
Yeah, their allotment is 5,000. Visiting team allotment.
Yeah. What color are they? They got a color?
Crimson and cream, I believe. Correct.
It sounds like an ice cream.
Yeah. Yeah.
All I know is bring it. I'm excited about this year. I think it's going to be wonderful. And, it's a weird thing. My dad went to Notre Dame. My brother went to Notre Dame.
Really?
A lot of my family went there. My cousins, nephews. And seeing Notre Dame and Ole Miss neck and neck in the top 10, I don't think I've ever seen that.
What if we've been doing playoff scenarios, like
Yeah.
what if this happened, what if that happened? What if Ole Miss ended up hosting Notre Dame in a college
It could
football
happen.
playoff game in Oxford?
How cool. You know what? The last time I saw Notre Dame play Ole Miss, I was in Jackson as a
You were there?
kid. And I remember Story in the backfield, and I remember how hot it was, and Montana was sitting on the bench.
Yep.
And they didn't play Montana until the next game when they were down 14.
Mm-hmm.
And then all of a sudden they realized what they had, and they win the national championship that year.
That's right.
And they start blowing. And once they were rolling with him, they blow everybody out. And they beat Texas 38-10. I'll never forget because we were huge Notre Dame fans. But my brother was at Ole Miss at the time, and so I was torn.
Hey, Dad, did you know that Ole Miss and Notre Dame played back in 1977?
I did.
Had you heard of that?
I had.
You guys, were y'all
Did you know Ole Miss won that game?
I did.
Just want to make sure.
Did you know it?
I'm aware. I've got the felt banner on my
Were you
wall.
just made aware of it right now?
I was born in
The
1980.
felt banner. That's so true.
You've seen that. They've got that green felt banner that
Yeah.
Notre Dame's season, and a lot of Ole Miss fans have bought those.
I
because
remember watching it was so hot. I remember watching them, Notre Dame, and I don't think you guys, I mean, us, I call us guys, I don't think there was anything over there cooling them down. And Ole Miss had all the ice blocks and the fans, and I looked over there at the Midwestern team, and they looked like they were dying. It looked like he was dying.
Just throw in the towel. We're done.
How about, it was Dan Devine, I think, was coaching. How about having Joe Montana because he said, he wasn't a great practice player? I mean, like, how do you not know that Joe Montana's on the bench?
Did Allen Iverson just immediately pop into your head?
Something like that.
Practice.
Not
about
games,
practice.
You guys like that for sure.
Oh, goodness. Chatting with our friend Steve Azar. Great partnership for you with the good people here at Pearl River
I
Resort.
love them. I mean, they've been so good to our foundation. I've gotten to really know everybody. I love the chief. Chief Cyrus Ben's been wonderful. But Matt and Ryan, I mean, Tim, everybody, these guys right here are my friends. We've become really good friends. I've been in a business long enough to know that when you're working with folks you love, like Team SuperTalk, I'm blessed. I'm grateful. I got to tell you. Because you end up in bad deals at times, and you just got to get out. And I had a great deal with ExxonMobil for about 4 or 5 years. That was a great run with them. I was their brand ambassador musically in North America, and they were incredible. Did Waffle House with the global brand manager. He was down to earth, good guy. So, it's great.
You should have seen Haydad's face when you said that you were a brand ambassador for Waffle House.
Yeah, no, I wish I would have been the brand ambassador for Waffle House. We went to Waffle House. I was impressed when the brand ambassador when the global brand manager for ExxonMobil goes, let's go to Waffle House. And he loved
That's
it.
a guy you can trust.
That's my point. I was giving him a little bit of a test.
Yeah.
And by the way, I'm a Waffle House guy.
It's a Waffle Home.
It is a home. It is a home.
If you're regular enough, then it becomes Waffle
That's what
Home.
it is.
How old are you?
I just turned the golden 60.
No way.
Yeah.
Are you serious?
No way that's accurate. That is a lie.
Got my mama's jeans, thank God.
Yeah, well,
I didn't have a hit till I was 37. I was doing it my whole life, writing other songs for folks and doing what I was doing, but man, I had a long weird.
I swear I thought you were going to say
40,
51.
Yeah, I'm 51.
Whatever.
51.
Are you a better songwriter at 60
Yes.
with a lot of life experience, or at 22?
No, I couldn't even touch myself at 12. No. No, you get better. Trust me, and you get wiser because it appears, it writes itself now. And
There's no way you're 60.
Yeah, I feel it. I feel good. I feel 20.
Good for you.
I don't feel 20. I'm lying. There's nobody out there. Anybody in your car right now driving around going like, Azar said he's what? Everybody knows. Look, I played at State back in my day, in my heyday. We played in front of the Pike House. We started with one van of equipment. Next thing you know, we got two 28-foot trucks, and we pull up, and the light show and the pyro. And I think I had jeans with holes cut out of my butt. And, I mean, we were lighting it up. We were wild.
I just got a text that said you started at the junction in Marks,
You
Mississippi.
dang right. That was one of my starting grounds.
Yeah.
Grendel Roy, wonderful man. He became a judge, owned the place. There was a lot of places. It's funny. People, I think, here think my biggest success was when I grew up. And I'm going like, wait a minute, the money was better when I went to Nashville. I'm going to gauge my success on that. But I think we had such a unique time growing up and a great experience. And, I mean, people came to our shows. In Mississippi, people gave me confidence to take it to the rest of the country and the rest of the world. Otherwise, and I'm telling you, I think if you are accepted in your home state of Mississippi, which is the birthplace of it all, it gives you a great leg up. This is where it all began, man.
Were you serious? Okay, so I don't believe that you're 60, but we'll go with that.
Wikipedia agrees with him.
I feel like I do believe when you tell me that there is a Steve Azar Day in South Dakota.
There is. And Mississippi.
That's a little well, yeah, I mean, yes.
No, not necessarily. I mean, governors have to be drinking a lot when they give somebody like me their day. So I had a couple great governors, No, it was good. I've done a lot in South Dakota. It's become like a second home in a way, and we do shows there every year. But I used to help raise money for the after-school programs, and then I wrote this song for a hospital. Actually, that one song for the hospital I wrote, Sanford's Children's Hospital, is on a new record with Alice Cooper right now called Rock for Children, and my song's called Our Castle Is Your Home. I had the kids in the hospital. It's their version of St. Jude. a small version of it, but the hospital's a castle, and I had the kids that were sick in the hospital sing on the record.
Oh, wow.
And so Alice is doing No More Mr. Mean Guy. I'm the only ballad on the record. Judas Priest lead singer, Slash is on the record.
Oh, wow.
Awesome.
Steve Cropper. And so the album's coming out soon called Rock for Children.
That's incredible.
So see that, and then, you get I get to what do you call it when you get to go grab songs from the past that actually did me good in life, like Get My Own Day and stuff like that.
Like reinvent yourself, or you run it back,
you give a song a new home, a new place to go. It's kind of nice,
Somebody says the Thunderbirds invading Mississippi.
Yes, the lead guitar player for I just passed there on the way. So the lead guitar player for Leonard Skinner, there's two of them. The first one, Sparky, Mark Mateka, used to play with me before he left to go to Leonard Skinner in the 90s. And then Damon Johnson took Gary Rosingham's place. So both of these guys, and Damon was at Thunderbirds with me the night the speakers fell off. He was sitting next to Gwen. It fell off. He goes, "You were rocking so hard, Steve, that it fell off and it split my knee in half, and I still carry your scar from Thunderbirds invading." And he's the lead guitar player for Leonard Skinner right now.
That's incredible.
Is that insane?
We get a mention for the Ramada Inn.
No, I'm not going to talk about that.
That's fine. Hey, everybody's going to start somewhere.
No, I used to go in the Ramada, but no, I don't remember the Ramada.
That's probably just as well.
The junction with Mike Ellis and the hometown band.
If you have enough, I don't have to be me till Monday Bloody Mary mix, you might not remember the Ramada either. I don't know.
It's going to be all over Pearl River Resort. I appreciate them doing this.
Starts on Saturday. The I don't have to be me till Monday Bloody Mary mix. Here in the sports book, Dancing Rabbit Golf Club, Center Bar, Mama and M's. It's going to be all over the place. It is always a pleasure.
Love you guys.
Thank you, my friend.
For having me.
Steve Azar, Sports Talk Mississippi. With you, we're back right after this in the Pearl River Resort Studio.